Hi, Casper here from the Daily Drinker on the 1st of October 2015 with a bit of dilemma on my hands actually. Here I've got a really stunning red wine, but can I bring myself to put it into the Daily Drinker? Is the question. That dilemma will explain itself over the course of me tasting it, but here we are, 2014 Bardolino from a winery called Monte del Fra. So here we're obviously Italy, we are in northern Italy, we're in the Veneto, so in the vineyards up around sort of Venice. And a wine that, well, the main dilemma is that this is a blended wine. It's not made from a single grape variety, and what we have here is Corvina and Rondinella. I think about 65-30 or 60-30 in favour of Corvina. Now, the reason why I would want to show this to Daily Drinker members is that one very, very seldom finds either of those grape varieties made as monovarietal wines, and when one does, they're a great deal too expensive for the Daily Drinker. So this, whilst not perhaps giving a perfect picture of either grape variety, there's also 5% Sangiovese in it, by the way. Sangiovese just seems to grow everywhere in pretty much everywhere in Italy. You know, I think this gives a very clear picture of the area. You know, this is where Valpolicella comes from, and well, let's taste it and we'll see what we're looking at. You know, medium deep. I opened this last night, actually, I must confess, screw cap, so you know, no problem with it getting too manky, but I had a glass out of it then, and what I noted then was this amazing snappy black and blue dew fresh fruit. You know, the sort of fruit you put in your mouth and your skin just sort of snap under your teeth. Absolutely lovely. Then I noticed what I recorded as a hint of burnt sugar, and it's something that's come out of it. You know, there's a great sweetness here, but all very and the aromas, but underpinned by this still a great sort of morning freshness to it. It's lovely, it's got a bit of spice, it's almost a hint of gingerbread about it. This is just, you know, it seems in this day and age that where one looks, there are being promoted huge, ripe, sun-drenched red wines that, you know, you can't drink more than about a glass and a half of without falling over. This at 12.5% alcohol. It's like a breath of fresh air, you know, it's cool fruit. Definitely a northern wine, I mean, you can tell that by tasting it, and just pretty pure black and blue fruits that are fresh and cool and elegant, and you know, there's a little bit of tannin there last night that has completely disappeared. It's been sucked up by this lovely fruit, and I just think this is a poised, classy, got a slight leafiness, almost sort of that Cabernet leafiness that you sometimes get, sort of like currant leaf. Lovely acidity. It's just fresh. It invites you straight back for another sip. Would go beautifully with all sorts of food. You can drink it on its own, which is quite unusual for a red wine. Perfect with chicken, pork, all those things you think could be red, but mainly one drinks white with. And I just lovely. You know, the second problem is I think this is it probably in a big retailer, possibly a supermarket, but I'll have to check that out. But I just good wine. It's a wine style that I like very much. An everyday wine. You know, it's a Daily Drinker written all over it, apart from the points brought up above, but I'll see what I can do, and maybe you'll see this at some stage as a Daily Drinker. Hope so.